What's going on, everybody? My name's Kai. Welcome to the channel. Consider subscribing. I'm trying to get to 1,500 subs by the end of the year. Everyone, today is Sunday and I am in downtown Akihabara, and as you can see, on Sundays they close down the street here so everybody can take pictures. Lots of fun. In today's video, we are going to have a lot of fun. I am making the ultimate Akihabara video game tour guide. Yes. So, in this video, we are going to be going to every single video game store in all of Akihabara so you guys can get a good idea of what's here, if you're traveling here soon, or if you've always been fascinated by Akihabara. This is a video for you. I'm gonna go into every single video game store here. We're gonna compare prices. We're gonna start in Super Potato because Super Potato is generally the most expensive video game store. So we'll get a baseline on some video games, see how expensive they are there, and then we'll compare them throughout the tour. So, guys, if you like video games, this tour is for you. Also, later on, I'm filming 2 vlogs today. So the first part of this vlog is going to be in Akihabara doing a video game tour, and the second part of the vlog we are going to go down to Akihabara in Tokyo at nighttime and just have a good time. Akihabara has wonderful nightlife, so I really want to share that with you. Later on we'll be going to a book off, we'll be going to another Super Potato, a little bit more downtown, but for now, let's get on with the tour. This is going to be the biggest tour on YouTube, biggest video game tour on YouTube, biggest video game tour on YouTube of Akihabara. Appreciate it. All right, let's get going. Oh, ooh, that smells good. All right, everyone. So, as I said, we're going to start at Super Potato. Should be called Super Expensive Potato, but we're going to get a baseline on what they've got. And okay, so let's begin the tour. So, first stop is Super Potato. And then we'll come here. There's a lot of video game stores in this area. I think there's about 8 or 9. So this will be a long video. If you love video games, this will be the video for you. Yeah, as I said, we're going to start Super Potato. We're going to find some common games, see how expensive they are here, and then we'll compare them to the games that we find along the way. I'm just going to take a break real quick, sit in the shade for a moment, and then we'll get there. It's right behind me, actually. It's just right here. So, yes, lots of fun. All right, I'll check in with you in just a moment. All right, everyone, here we are at Super Potato. Let's go inside. All right, I'll get back to you when we're walking in. All right. Lots of Pikmin. All right, so baseline. Nintendo 64's 120 bucks here. 120 bucks. So let's remember that. Oh, Sega 32X, one of the worst consoles ever. $591. Yikes. So here it looks like they've got a ton of Sega Dreamcast games. I badmouth Super Potato a lot, but they do have one of the best selections of games in Japan. They're really expensive, but if you're looking for something and you can't find it anywhere, you'll most likely find it here. Lots of Game Boy games. Lots of Sega Mega Drive, or Sega Genesis if you're from back in North America. Alright, it looks like they got some Game Boy and Game Boy Color stuff in the box, which is pretty cool. All right, let's go to Super Nintendo. Nintendo 64. You'll notice that the Nintendo 64 sections are always quite small here in Japan. The Sega Saturn was much more popular here than the N64. Here's a good example though, like Ocarina of Time, 40 bucks. I got a completely boxed, complete in-box copy of it for 21. And that's just the cartridge, which is almost double that. So that's pretty crazy. Down here, let's see what they got for boxed N64. Mario, they've got the full boxed version of Pokemon Stadium, which is pretty cool. How much is this? 100 bucks. Good lord. Good lord. All right. Yeah, they don't have too much N64 stuff, unfortunately for me. Alright, it looks like they've got a lot of boxed Super Nintendo games. Look how happy this guy is. Dragon Quest isn't very expensive here in Japan. Very common stuff. Oh, I love this game. This game is famously bad, but I like this game a lot. Batman Forever. Alright, Famicom stuff. I've gotten this for $7. This is one of the worst games ever, Macross. I've done a playthrough on this channel, and it took me, I think, 48 seconds to beat the entire game. Dragon Buster 2. Bomber King is a really good game. Oh, this is Takeshi's Castle. I've played this on the channel as well. Well, they've got a lot of box stuff. So again, like if you're looking for something in particular, Super Potato does have a lot of box stuff. It's really expensive, but they've got it here, you know? Like what is this, Dragon Spirit, 35 bucks. Really expensive. Oh, I think I have this. I have collected quite a substantial Famicom collection. Oh, Lunar Ball is billiards. I thought it was like pinball. Yeah, I've collected quite a substantial Famicom collection. I think I have about 50 different games in my collection now. And I've managed to put that collection together for probably under $300. Very cool. This is a criminally underrated game, King Kong 2. It was, I don't even know how to explain it. It's really good though. It's really good. I'll play it on stream one day. I do have it in my collection. It was actually the very first boxed Famicom game that I ever got. Here they've got a bunch of disc system games. The thing that sucks about disc system games is they don't really have any anything on the back of them, so you can't really see what they were like. Oh, Mahjong! I'm so astonished on how popular Mahjong is here. They have televised matches of Mahjong here. Very strange. Like, you know the way that we watch, I don't watch it in particular, but you know how poker is popular and it's on TV? Mahjong is popular here. What is this? Oh, cool. That's neat. Alright, let's check out the expensive cabinet. So, Clock Tower. That's an expensive game. $602.80. But you know what? They have some stuff here that that I'm very surprised at. Like this one here, this N64 game for $547 is a Mahjong game. Like, who's paying that much for a Mahjong game? This game here, Bomberman 64, was actually the very last N64 game released in any region. Buck Bumble, very good game. But they've got some random stuff in here too, like this over here. Master Quest? I don't know what this is. I think it might be a bootleg. Pretty cool though. There's a Dreamcast hiding back there for $5,000. $5,478. Good lord. Let's go over to the... Good lord, somebody stinks in here. That's the one thing that kind of sucks about coming to the video game stores. You're almost guaranteed to run into somebody who just absolutely reeks. Alright, Snow Bros, $5,500. Good lord. Yeah, there's some really expensive stuff in here. Dragon's Lair, which is an absolute garbage game, is close to $5,000. No, it's $500. Sorry. There's Zombie Nation, $600 for a box copy of that. That's pretty crazy. I will be streaming that though. I have the version, they re-released it for the Nintendo Switch, and I did pick that up while I was here, so we will be streaming that for sure. Yeah, a lot of really expensive stuff. $900 for Castlevania. Oh, Gimmick. Well, there you go. $3,278. That's an expensive game. Good lord. All right, let's go upstairs. Oh, I have this. How much? I bought mine for $60. Oh, it's $65 here. That's not bad. All right, let's go upstairs. Oh my. So upstairs they have more current gen stuff. I don't know if it's more current gen, but not 80s. So they'll have PlayStation up here, GameCube, PlayStation 2. The Terminator for Genesis, $100. Good Lord. Check this out. NES, $547. The same thing back home would be, what, $80? So there is stuff down here that is significantly more expensive. Like, it seems like stuff that was released in North America is very expensive down here. Very expensive. As I've said multiple times on the channel, a Game Boy, I'd say the average price for a Game Boy has been about $250 for Game Boy Color. And that's just ridiculous, because back home you can get them for like $80. One thing that the Japanese love is soundtracks for video games. So it's really easy to find the soundtrack of your favorite game here. I would love to find like a Castlevania soundtrack. I think that would be very cool. But I think CDs are region locked, so. Alright, what do we got here? PS3? Yeah, PS3 stuff. Oh, Denshidego. One of my favorite games now. They're a lot of fun. I did end up picking up Denshidego. I found it for the best price I've seen it for the entire time, which is $45. And it's a really good game. Really good game. Really nostalgic game too, because I get to drive the train through all of the stations that I travel on a daily basis here. Oh, this is so cool. Video game holder, very cool. Oh man, this is my favorite game ever. Dora's Puppy. Good Lord, I've been looking for this the entire trip. Oh, and learn math. Grade school math, my favorite. Have you guys ever seen a Neo Geo game? They're freaking huge. They're huge. Oh, here's one out of the box. Look how big these cartridges are. Pretty big games. It's because the Neo Geos, from what I believe, they have the entire arcade board on it. So, they're quite big. What do we got down here? Oh, Wonder Swan stuff. Alright, what are they? You know what I've been looking for since I've been here, but haven't been able to find it, is if you guys are fans of The Legend of Zelda, did you know that Tingle from Majora's Mask has his entire... He has his own game series here, and there's like 4 games in it. Crazy. Alright, lots of PSP stuff. Lots of DS games. If I could find one of the Tingle games, that would be great. But the problem is there's so many DS games and the side labels are all Japanese, right? So I'm not going to spend a very, very long time looking for them. Either way, this place has got some pretty cool stuff here. Now this is neat. This is pretty damn cool over here. Here's all the game guides. Oh, cool. Denshidego Final. All right. Awesome. So I'm going to flip the camera real quick and talk to you. Let me talk, everyone. So that's Super Potato. We'll get going to the next video game store. So let's remember that an N64 was like 120 bucks here. I've got my brain functioning for some other prices, so we'll compare. This is a good place. I give it like 7 out of 10. It's got a lot of stuff. It's just a lot of it's inaccessible because it's just too expensive, you know. Other than that, let's get on to the next one. I think we're gonna go to, well, it doesn't matter. We'll go to the next one, all right? Hold on. Right, off to the next store. I forgot to mention, if you guys see me change my shirt during this tour, it's not a different video. I brought 2 extra shirts with me because it's like 39 degrees outside, so it's ludicrously hot out. So if I change shirts, that's why. All right, the next store is real close to here. Now this one sells more like modern games. I think it's called Trader 2. But they've got a lot of Switch, they've got a lot of PlayStation stuff, so much more modern stuff at the next one that we're going to. All right, I'll get back. Okay, so we don't need to walk far at all. There's also a KFC here. And KFC in Japan is absolutely amazing, so I think I'm gonna stop by and grab some lunch. But let's go into Trader first, and I'll show you what this place looks like. I certainly hope there's a place to sit down in the KFC. Oh yeah, there it does look like it. Perfect. Okay, we're here now. Right behind me here. So Trader, Super Potato, they're in the back streets of Akihabara. So if you just come one street behind it, you'll be good. You'll be good. All right, let's go inside. Oh my. All right. Density go 59. I got mine for 45. 45. Oh my. Okay, lots of PS Vita stuff. Xbox 360. Xbox, not popular at all in Japan. Lots of PS4 stuff. Final Fantasy for 41 bucks. Didn't this just come out? That's pretty cool. Oh yeah, see, this is the best price I've seen. Like at Trader, they have this game for the other Trader. They have it for like $90. That's really cool. I have not played the remakes of the Resident Evil games, except for the remake of Resident Evil 2. Very good game. I've wanted to play this, the remake of Resident Evil 3, but I heard that it's not very good at all because they cut out a significant portion of the game. Lots of figures here, so if you want to shop for video games and figures, this is a pretty good place to go. It's called Trader 2. Lots of PSP. I made a mistake collecting for the PSP because I just have too much now. I should have stuck to like 1 or 2 systems, but now I have so much PSP stuff, so I'm interested in selling my PSP collection. Alright. Yeah, I've got about 90 games for the PSP. But now that I've been collecting the Famicom and collecting the Super Mario. Sorry, guys. Got a lot on my mind. Now that I've put together such a good collection of Nintendo 64 stuff and Famicom stuff, I'm not as interested in my PSP anymore, unfortunately. Alright, so lots of Nintendo Switch. This is a game I'd like to pick up, 39 bucks. I'd need this in English though. Mega Man Battle Network, I liked those games when I was young. Another game that I'd really like to try, and it's not a video game, is a pachinko machine. They recently just released a Resident Evil pachinko machine in Japan, and I would like to do that, but I can't gamble. I don't. Winning Post Premium box. They really like their horse simulators. I can't justify gambling because gambling's just another addiction, and I really don't want to get into it. Darius. Pretty cool. I've always liked Darius. Check this out. I love the collector's editions for Switch. They have so many of them here in Japan. We really don't get that much in North America at all. So it's really cool to see. Alright, what's this? Oh, this is all like DVD stuff. I need to double check some figures for my buddy Tavis. I always forget what he's looking for, unfortunately. Sorry, Tavis, if you're watching. I try my best. Alright. And then back here it looks like these are just movies. Yeah, movies and DVDs. Alright guys, so that's going to be it for Trader 2. There's really not too much here if you're a retro game collector. But there's some good stuff here. Super Famicom Mini. That's cool. Alright, that's going to be it for here. I'll talk to you guys soon. Okay, I hope you're enjoying the tour so far. There's KFC here, right there. So I'm going to go have lunch, and then we'll continue on. Alright? Alright. Hey everyone, so I'm in a shopping market right now real quick. I need to pick up something for my buddy Shane, and I'm going to pick these up. But look at the English on this. It's the best English ever. Let me flip the camera real quick. Pudding and caramel petit chaud. It is peaceful with the deliciousness of the pudding and the caramel cream. And a wonderful moment makes me happy. Enjoy the moment of supreme bliss, please. I'm gonna pick this up for my buddy Shane. I think he'll really like it. The best English. Alright, I'll talk to you guys soon. I also got this drink. Unleash the watermelon. Sparkling watermelon. The most ideal taste ever. Okay, so, all done with that. I just need to make sure that I bring back a couple things for my friends. I am coming back to Canada. I have decided that I'm not coming back for long. I just need to talk to my doctor. I need to get my eating under control. There's some mental health stuff that I need to deal with. So I'm going back to Canada just for a little bit and working on that. But I'll be back in Japan within, I don't know, within 6 months, I'm thinking. So don't worry, I'm not really leaving Japan. I'm just going to visit Canada. Japan is my home now, so I really enjoy it here. Either way, guys, now we're at Trader. What's really nice about Trader is sometimes you usually have to come here really early in the morning, like right when they open up. But they have like blind bags. They have mystery bags that you can buy. If you guys know, I use a website called Price Charting to keep track of my video games and the value of my games and stuff like that. And I bought 2 of these lucky bags from them. And each one of them had 20 PSP games in them, and the average price of what they were worth was between $400 and $600, and they were 20 bucks each, you know. So the games aren't necessarily worth a ton here in Japan, but when you bring them back to North America, they're worth quite a substantial amount, you know. I was getting games in there like Kingdom Hearts Special Edition for the PSP. It's like a $90 game back home, and I got it in a blind bag, you know. So if you are somebody who's visiting Japan and are coming back to like North America or Europe or anything like that, it's a good idea to buy those blind bags, because they might not necessarily be worth that much here in Japan. But the moment you bring them back overseas, the price can triple, quadruple on them. So that's good. We'll see if there's one in there. Unfortunately, my suitcase is absolutely full. Oh my goodness, what's this? A little zit there? Uh-oh. So my suitcase is absolutely full. I can't bring back any more video games. But I'll show you if they have any blind bags. And yeah, so let's go into Trader. Great store, great store. All right, so this is what Trader looks like. It's right in the heart of Akihabara. It's right in the heart of Akihabara. So you're not gonna miss it. All right, let's go in. All right. I wanna show you the game that I got. You know how I showed you that Zombie Nation was like a $600 game? They released this in Japan, which is the Famicom version and the NES version of the same game. So here it's 62. I got mine for much cheaper than that because it was used. I think this might be used too, but either way, great game. Really funny, really funny. I'm really looking forward to streaming that for you. But yeah, just check out these special editions of Switch games. Like, how cool is this? It comes with a figure. Very cool. All right, so on the first floor of Trader, they've got a ton of Nintendo Switch games, Nintendo Switches, good stuff. Glasses for some reason. All right, so yeah, they've got a huge Nintendo Switch section. Got lots of consoles here. Oh, cool. What is this? Oh, Density Go on the Wii. Man, Density Go is a huge franchise here. I never realized how huge it was. I think it's on like 10 or 11 different systems. It was even released on the Wonder Swan, which is a black and white system that competed with the Game Boy, but somehow they have a Density Go freaking game on it. That's crazy to me. Yeah, so lots of Switch stuff. And then over here, they've got a ton of PS4 stuff. And again, all systems. It doesn't matter if it's a Switch or it doesn't really matter what it is. It's going to have big box games. Good lord. Yeah, so if you're a fan of big box stuff, like look how big this box is. This store has really good prices too. This is like 57 bucks. Pretty erotic. Oh, sorry. All right, so ton of PS4 stuff. I wish I could show you more, but I don't know what you guys want to see. A lot of God Eater stuff. This rack is usually where they have the lucky bags, right up here, but they're sold out. Under here, we've got like the cheap game bin, Final Fantasy Stadia, $5. Anything good in here? There's usually good stuff in here. Kingdom Hearts, this is the one that I got. This game, $3.80. This game back in North America is worth over $70. That's nuts. Same with this. This game's like $4, and back home, this game's worth like $60, $70, which is just nuts to me. All right. So they've got lots of PS Vita, and then they've got a huge PSP selection. PSP was absolutely monstrous down here. Here's PS3 stuff. Here's some DS stuff. It still blows my mind that I saw brand new Nintendo DS games in a retail store. Like, not a store like this, like an actual retail store. If you haven't seen that video, go check it out. It was in my Hiroshima video, and it was also in one of my Kyoto videos. But yeah, you can still walk into a big box retail store and buy DS games in Japan. It's very cool. All right, let's go up to my favorite section. As you guys know, I love collecting old video games, vintage video games. The way that I feel is like, new video games are so expensive, right? Back home in Canada, they're $79.99 plus tax. It comes out to about $95. So I figure instead of buying a brand new game that's gonna lose like 80% of its value within a year, I'd rather just invest in an old game that's continuing to get more expensive, you know? But there's some expensive stuff in here. I think they have Snow Bros here too, yeah. See, okay, here's a perfect example. Snow Bros here, very rare game. This game was $5,000 at Super Potato. Here it's still very expensive, it's $3,000, but that's saving you $2,000. Same with Gimmick. Gimmick was $680,000. Here it's $228,000, which is still a lot of money. Don't get me wrong, but it's significantly cheaper than it was in Super Potato. Significantly. Very cool. Some of these games I have, like back here, you see Kid Dracula. I do have that, but without the box. And without the box, it cost me, I think, $30. But you see, when it's boxed, it's worth so much more than that. And here's another one. This is the game that I just showed you that I got downstairs. Back at Super Potato, it was $60,000, and here it's $42,000. So just go to Super Potato first, see if it's there, do some price matching, because I've never once seen a video game cheaper at Super Potato. Oh my god, this game is famously garbage. This is a game where you're a little kid who just picks up garbage in the Universal parks. So stupid. Alright, did they restock their N64? Not really. Not really. James Bond. I'm going to show you guys something that I don't know if you've ever noticed it, but once you notice it, you'll never unsee it. See how he's holding the gun here? Doesn't it look like his mouth is going like really long and he's got this huge chin? Once you see it, you can never unsee it. And it just looks like a huge mouth. Yeah, it doesn't look like they've got anything really new here. Sonic Wings. What's this? Wrestling. Not too much here. Mahjong games are so popular in Japan, and these people are like celebrities. That's crazy to me. Especially this guy. Look how sad he looks. He's like, I don't want to be on a video game cover. Looks like he just got divorced from his wife, like the day they took that photo. This game, I have no idea what this is. It looks really cool though. Model Music Paint. It's very strange. They've got some game guides. One thing that I'd love to see some Nintendo 64 game guides, but as I said, the Nintendo 64 was not popular here. So the entire time I've been here, I think I found like maybe five or six game guides for the N64. I was lucky enough though, I did pick up a Ocarina of Time guide. So that's pretty rare. That's pretty cool. Alright, so here we got lots of Sega Saturn, Sega 32X. This is actually a really good game, Star Wars Arcade. I don't know how good it is on the 32X, but it's a good game. Doom. Alright. So yeah, lots of Saturn. You see that the Saturn was so much more popular than the N64 in Japan. When I was young, I never met anybody who had a Sega Saturn. I've never played a Sega Saturn in my entire life because the N64 and the PlayStation were so much more popular. But here in Japan, yeah, the Sega Saturn was super popular. This looks like a cool game. It's got my favorite monster on it. Yeah, I really like this store. I would say that this is probably my second favorite store out of all the stores that they have here in Akihabara. See? Resident Evil 4. Downstairs, oh, I guess it was a PS4 version, but it was $40 less at the other store. And like brand new releases here in Japan, like AEW Fight Forever, $100. Like, that's just nuts. Alright, so over here they've got a small import section. Yeah, they've got a small import section here. They used to have boxed N64 games, but looks like they're all sold out of them. Yeah, looks like they're all sold out. Oh, Capcom Classics. That's cool. What games are on here? Cool stuff. Cool stuff. Tormented Souls. What's this? I've never seen this game before. Classic survival horror. Yeah, this looks cool. I'll have to remember this. Tormented Souls. It's an import game, so I'll be able to get it back in North America. Very cool. I love survival horror. It's probably my favorite. It's probably my favorite genre there is. What do you guys think? What's your favorite genre of video games? I would love to hear it. I love survival horror. It's sad that there's not really that many survival horror games or franchises in general, you know? You've got Resident Evil, you got Silent Hill, but there's not really much else. I think Siren is another survival horror game. I've never played it though. If anybody has any recommendations for good survival horror stuff, please let me know. That would be great. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2, $126. Good lord. It's expensive. Yeah, so Trader also has a ton of boxed stuff. What's this? Super Xevious. Yeah, they've got some cool stuff here. You're always going to be paying a huge premium, though, if you buy boxed stuff. I still haven't found that Hitler game for a good price. That'll be maybe a Christmas present that I get myself. Yeah, so this place has a really good selection of retro stuff. Not so much N64 stuff, unfortunately. But other than that, it's got a really good stuff. It's even got a whole bunch of PC Engine stuff. It's got a good selection of Famicom Disk System stuff. What's this? Oh, it's like 6 different discs for one game. Wow. What's this? Very cool. Neo Geo. Game Gear. Game Gear is also a pretty rare thing. You don't really see much Game Gear stuff down here. Let me show you the systems though. They've got a really good selection of systems here. So they've got the GameCube. I've got this, the gold one, the North American gold one though. I think the North American gold version is more expensive than the Japanese one because it was only sold at Toys R Us. My sister got me that for Christmas, and it's still stood as the best Christmas present I've ever gotten. This is very cool. A Panasonic 3DO. The games on this thing are god awful, but it's a pretty good price for a boxed one. $200. Very cool. PC Engine Duo in the box. Very cool. What's this? Sega Saturn. $120. That's really cool. This is something that I would like to get one day, but the games on it are garbage. It's more of a collector thing. You can get a Dreamcast for under 100. What's this? This looks like a PC Engine. Yeah, PC Engine. Sega Saturn, Neo Geo CD. Twin Famicom, very cool. Yeah, they've got some really neat stuff here. They've also got a ton of figures here. What's this stuff? Oh, 3DO. I wonder if they have Flowers of Robert Mapplethorpe. That's the best 3DO game there is. Oh, they even have Jaguar games. Iron Soldier. God, the Jaguar was terrible. Another system I've never played. Oh, 79 bucks. I need this. Audio, video splitter. Oh wait, no, that's not what I need. I don't even know if they invented them. I'm sure they did. But I need a splitter for a RGB cables. Because when I do my streaming, I would like to be able to plug my console into the TV and the capture device. Alright, that's going to be it for this store. Let's get on to the next one. Very cool stuff in here. Alright, let's go. Okay, so the next place we're going is not far at all. You can walk to the next place in about, I don't know, 20 seconds. It's really not far at all. The next place is called Retro Game Camp. You know what I'll do is I'll leave the addresses for everything so you can Google Map where they are. I'll leave the addresses for all of the places, but we're already here. So this, let me get a better view of this place. Hold on a sec. So this place here, Retro Game Camp, it's right downtown. It's right downtown. You're not gonna miss it. It has been my favorite so far. They have big bins of games outside for like, you know, $3 or $4. They've got a really good selection of retro stuff. They don't have any new stuff. I think the newest stuff they have is maybe PS3. This is much more of a retro game place, but let me flip the camera and show you what they got here. My favorite place to start here are these bins. So all these games, they work. They're just games that they have a million of. So unfortunately, oh, that's a pretty gnarly version of Mario Kart. Usually you'll just see these baseball games here. These baseball games are very popular. This series is very popular. It's been going on since the Super Nintendo, and there's just so many of them. Anything good in here? Is my shogi game in here? I'm not going to go through that on film. Sorry. So, Sumimasen. Alright, so they got a ton of Super Nintendo games. Ton of Super Nintendo stuff. And I found that this place genuinely has the best prices in the area, for sure. They've got a couple really expensive things, but everything seems to be pretty affordable. We've got a copy of Ghostbusters 2 for $400. That's ridiculous. Very expensive. It's a good price, I mean, don't get me wrong, but it's just an expensive game, you know? Let's see, have they gotten... Oh, they've gotten the Majora's Mask in there. Over $100. Oh, but it comes with the expansion pack, so that's a good deal. Neon Genesis Evangelion. Cool game. Not very good, but pretty cool game. Puzzle Bobble. Oh, they have a Hori controller. I love that N64 controller. Much more comfortable than a normal one. Very expensive though for a controller. Alright. So check this out. 41, 42. I got this game here for 21. I wonder why these ones are more expensive. Bomberman. Oh, there's another sumo game. I didn't realize how many sumo games there are in the N64. I have this one. I'll definitely be streaming that. What is this? Road Runner 3D? Cool. Alright, sorry about that. Yeah, they've got a really good Famicom section here too. Really good prices. I'm really glad that I looked these up because these are more RPG than action. So I was gonna buy both of them, but I'm glad that I looked it up. If you are collecting for the Famicom and you don't speak Japanese, what I would recommend is all Famicom games, they have this little code on them, all right? So before you buy it, look up that code, because if you're buying an RPG, you're not going to be able to play it unless you want to sit with your phone translating every single line of text. It's just not going to be that fun for you. But as I said, all Famicom games, they have, well, most of them, they have codes on them. And if you look up that code, you'll find out very quickly if it's a game that you can actually play or not. So, lots of Famicom stuff. Really good prices here. Stick Hunter. Oh, Super Chinese. Super Chinese, not just regular Chinese. This place has a good N64 selection. Much better than Trader. Oh, you know what? Let's go see how much an N64 is here. So here, an N64 is $98. So about $20 cheaper than a Super Potato. Oh, you know what though? They have Super Smash Bros. As well. How much is that? 43 bucks for the boxed version of Smash. When I was young, my parents didn't have that much money to get me video games, but my mom did run, we had an N64, and my mom ran a daycare, and she wouldn't necessarily buy me N64 games that often. I'd get like one or two for Christmas and one or two for my birthday, but because she had a daycare, she would see multiplayer games as an investment for her business. So we had all the multiplayer games. We had Mario Karts, we had all the Mario parties. funny story, me and my mom and my sister, we ended up playing Mario Party well into our adulthood. We would all get together and we'd have drinks, and we would play like a 50 round game of Mario Party. And we even had, you know how you can get wrestling belts, like toy wrestling belts? We had a world championship belt that we taped a big M onto, and that's what we competed for. And the winner would wear the belt like they were the champion. And this is when we were adults. This isn't when we were kids. We were all adults doing this. And the belt would change hands, and then there would be title defenses. It was just so much fun. It was just so much fun. And my mom was actually the last winner of the belt. And unfortunately, when she passed away, she kind of passed away as champion. So we retired the belt. We have this little section in my dad's house where there's stuff from my mom, and that belt is still hanging up there because she passed away while she was the champion. Just a little cute little story. All right, so up here, they've got more PlayStation stuff, Sega Saturn stuff. They've got some original Tamagotchis, which is very cool. Beyblades for some reason. All right. PS Vita TV. What the hell's that? We've got Xbox, PlayStation 2. Yeah, the newest stuff they have here is PlayStation 3 stuff. You can pick up an original PlayStation for $100, or if you want the big version, you're looking at $75. Got lots of DS stuff here. Lots of PSP stuff. You can even get parts here. Like this looks like a thumbstick here. Yeah, you can get some good stuff here. Then all of this is PlayStation. You got Biohazard. $20. Oh, $13.80 for Last Escape. This is my favorite Resident Evil game, hands down. Resident Evil 3. The original version though, not the remake. I've never played the remake, but I can tell you already that they cut out a significant amount of it, so I'm not really that interested in it. This is a Wonder Swan. Oh no, this is the mobile adapter for a Wonder Swan. So the Wonder Swan was a console down here that competed with the Game Boy. But it was a black and white system. I think they eventually released a color system of it, but it was a black and white system. Never came overseas though. We got lots of GameCube stuff. If you're looking for Neo Geo stuff, they've got that too. Man, those are big cartridges. Cool stuff. Got a couple imports here. Nothing way too expensive. Like this store is generally a very good store. Oh, Denshitego controller. What's this for? Oh, it's for the computer. I got mine for the N64 for a really good price. I got my N64 one for I think $30, and it's worth hundreds of dollars back home. So very happy about that. The Time Crisis guns. These guns never came out in North America, I don't believe, because of the Columbine shooting. All right. So that's gonna be about it for this store here. They've got portable PC engines here. I think these are PC engines. Oh, this Dragon Spirit. I just picked this game up. Very cool. Oh yeah, and they've got Mega Drive stuff up here too. Oh, they've got a Pocket Mega Drive. Wow, very cool. Very cool. What is this, a Mahjong controller? I think it is. TV Mahjong, yeah. God, they love Mahjong here. They even have some Atari games. I think these are Atari. All right, let's make our way to the next store. I hope you're enjoying the tour so far. We've still got quite a bit to go through. I just wanted to show you guys how beautiful Akihabara is when the streets are closed. Just a beautiful place. Very big place. All right, so the next store we're going to go to is in the back streets. It's just down this way here. I'm going to take a quick pit stop and grab a drink, and then oh, there's a Family Mart over there. I'll figure something out. But then, so what we're going to do is we're just going to go down this street here, and we're going to check out a couple more. Actually, there's maybe 3 or 4 more that we got to go through today. All right, hold on. All right, everyone. So the next store we're going into is called the Surigaya Specialty Store, Retro Game. This is a good store. It's got good prices, but it's very cramped. So let me show you what it looks like. It's pretty small though. It's not a very big store by any means. But I found some pretty cool stuff here. I found that boxed sumo wrestling game for I think $10. So that's good. This freaking, I just noticed this. Good lord. All right, let's go inside. All right, where should we start? Oh, it's very packed. We'll go down there in a second. So here we've got lots of PlayStation 2 stuff. Did they go? Why is it in such a big box? Yeah, lots of PlayStation stuff. This place is very cramped. But they've got some N64 stuff here. Jet Force Gemini for $8. It's a really good game. What the hell? It's called Start Wins here? Start Wins? So you're missing. So down here, we've got some more N64 stuff. That's a good price for Mischief Makers, $20. What box stuff do they have here? Not too much. That's a really cool cover for Star Wars Rogue Squadron. Very fun game. Ogre Battle, $17. I got this game for significantly less. I think I got this game for like $10 in the box. All right. So yeah, they've got lots of stuff here. Mahjong. IMAX Mahjong. So much Mahjong here. I am going to learn how to play Mahjong though. because they even have parlors for it. Like, you'll be walking down the street and then you'll just see like this huge parlor with like 100 different tables and everybody's playing Mahjong. Now, mind you, everybody's like 140 years old, but still pretty popular here. We've got lots of manuals here. Lots of DS stuff. Oh, it does look like they have expensive stuff here. 430 bucks. Good Lord. It's really busy in here. Yep, same. Got some Wii stuff. Oh, SSX Tricky. Excellent game. It's got a bunch of Ambios. Still can't find a Yoshi Ambio. Jeez, the Pikmin one's over $100. All right. Oh wow, check this out. This is a arcade marquee. Lots of consoles. Yeah, they got a good amount of stuff here. It's really packed in here though, so I'm not going to spend too much time in here. It's a little too busy in here. Do they have any N64 stuff here? Any N64 guides? I don't think they're gonna. Oh, here. Yeah, these are N64 guides. Oh, cool. I'm gonna take a look at these. Oh, no way. That is cool. Very cool. Encyclopedia, Ocarina of Time. Very cool. All right, I'm gonna wrap it up here and we'll continue on. Hey, sorry for not showing more of that store. It was just way too cramped in there, and I felt bad for having my camera out when it was so cramped. Either way, I'm gonna go into Family Mart here real quick, just grab a quick drink, and then we'll continue on the journey. I hope you're having fun. And I hope this is informative so you can see all the different places they have down here. I'll be right back. Oh, and I didn't get anything from there. I'm on such a tight budget right now. I really just can't afford it. I would have loved to get that that game guide for Castlevania though, because I have the Castlevania in the box, so I think that'd be really cool. Either way, I'll get right back. Okay, there is another video game store here, but unfortunately I can't go into it because I don't have a mask. So there are still some places. I'm filming this in August of 2023, and there still are places that require a mask here in Japan. So it's called Beep. I'll put it in the description so you guys can see where it is. I'll put the Google Maps coordinates on the description. But I can't go in there, unfortunately. So, let's switch over to the other side of the street. We've basically gone to all the video game stores here. I did miss a place called Hard Off, but it has an incredibly small video game section. I'm talking like 2 shelves. And it's not distinct to like one system or anything. It's just 2 shelves of random stuff. So I didn't show that. It's not really a place that you need to go while you're here. But there is a couple more places. We're gonna go to Big Camera. They have a pretty big selection of new video games. They have Switch, PlayStation 5, PlayStation 4, that kind of stuff. And then yeah, there's a couple more, so stick with me. I'm just gonna drink my Red Bull real quick, chill out for 5 minutes because it's ridiculously hot. I think I might change my shirt too, just because I feel gross. I just feel gross. You know what though? let me show you something really cool. There is a little alleyway here, and it's really, what's the word? Like, you would never know to come down this little alley, but I'll show you what's down here. There's actually a little shrine down here in like the very back alleyway. And this alley is tiny, guys. This alley is like the size of a person. You have to walk sideways through it. Let me show you what it looks like. So guys, right here, where these people are standing, this little alley, if you go down this alley, oops, it's right beside Carl's Jr. So if you go down this alley all the way to the end, you would never expect this. So you go all the way down here. It smells like hamburgers back here. And then you turn left, and you're just in this tiny little back alley. You duck underneath these, and then there's a shrine here. Isn't that cool? It's so hidden. I guess this shrine has been here for a very long time, and they built the city around it. Very cool. All right. So I'm gonna quickly change my shirt. I think this is an appropriate place to take my shirt off, and I'll get right back to, oh geez, and I'll get right back to you. That goes back to Akihabara. All right, I'll be right back. I'm gonna keep the shirt on. I just remembered I've only got like 2 more shirts before I have to do laundry, so I'm gonna save it for tonight. Either way, yeah, I'm having a really nice time, really fun, and yeah, I hope that you guys are enjoying my tour. It's a really beautiful day here, and I'm really glad that I came out. Tonight's going to be really fun though. In the next vlog, I'm going to split this into 2 vlogs, but in the next vlog we're going down to Akihabara for some nightlife, maybe get some food down there. I think that there's a, I know that there's a chicken stand that is so delicious. So we're going to check out the chicken stand and some other places, some other video game shops, but it'll be a fun night. It'll be a fun night. All right, I'm gonna get out of this alley and continue on. All right, the next store I want to take you into is the Don Quixote. They don't have a very big, video game section, but they do have a video game section. So let me show you what they got. And ooh, it smells really good in here. And the prices here are good. The prices here are good. You can find good stuff. So I'm gonna go upstairs, and I'll get back to you when I get to the video game section. All right, so the video game section at this store is much smaller than they have at other stores. It doesn't look very big at all. Looks like they've just got like 1 shelf, but pretty good prices. I mean, Tears of the Kingdom for $64. I've seen Tears of the Kingdom as much as $81. So save some money here. You can also pre-order stuff for 13% off. Super Mario RPG, I'm really looking forward to that coming out. Oh, I wonder what this is. Yeah, they've got some good stuff here. All right, I got myself some bath stuff. I love bath stuff. All right, that's about it. I'll talk to you guys in a minute. Okay, so the next store we're going to, I have no idea what it's called because it just has symbols on it. So I'll try and figure it out on Google Maps and leave it in the description. But for reference, the Carl's Jr. is right over here. So if you go to the left of Carl's Jr., you'll find it. I'm not too sure how big their video game section is. I think I've only been here once or twice, but we'll go up and we'll see. All right. Also, you can win Pokemon cards here. Pokemon cards are very hard to find in Japan, like in the pack. Okay, let's go upstairs. So we gotta go up number 4. This is one of the sketchiest elevators I've ever been in. This is like as bad as the one at the hotel, the other hotel. Let me flip the camera and we'll go inside. Okay. So they don't really have too much here. Yeah, not too much at all. They've got a bunch of Super Famicom stuff. Got a bunch of regular Famicom stuff. It's pretty cool. Biohazard Revelations. This is a really good game. Yeah, not too much. Oh, they got a bunch of PlayStation. Oh, Mahjong again. God, Mahjong is popular here. Okay, lots of PSP stuff. I'd say the most common stuff you're gonna see in these retro game shops are Famicom games and PSP games. PSP games are super common here. The PSP sold like 86 million units, so, or 88 million, something like that. So there's a lot of it. I think a lot of that was sold here in Japan. Yeah, they've got some Wii stuff here too. No Nintendo 64 though. No Nintendo 64. Game Boy Advance. That's a shame. We've got PlayStation 2, PlayStation 3. Yeah, not too much. Is there any more over here? No, it's just pictures of idols. These are cool. I have no idea what they are, but I think they're like walkthroughs of these games on DVD. I'm really not too sure. If anybody knows what this stuff is, please let me know. That's spooky. Yeah, if anyone knows what this stuff is, let me know. Oh man, National Geographic. I've been looking for this. Alright. Not too much. Yeah, not too much. Got a lot of adult stuff, but I can't show that on camera. Alright, let's go to the next one. Right, everyone. So we've got about 2 more places to go to. And that's good because my camera's about to die. So I'll let you guys know when we get there. Alright, as I was saying, I didn't want to be rude in that elevator. There's only a couple places left to go. One place is right over here, so that's not a big deal. And then the other place we're going to go to is Big Camera. So I just realized the other day that Big Camera has quite a good video game selection. So we'll go check that out. And yeah, but here we're at another place. It's called, what's it called? Lamb Tara? Whatever this place is. So, I don't think it has a very big selection, but it's got something. So let's go inside. No, I made a mistake. It's just got a huge adult toy section. It doesn't have video games here. Oops! Yeah, so I'm gonna get out of here. Yes, but it's strange. As I said about like adult stuff in Japan, it doesn't even faze anybody. Like there's kids in the store and they're hanging out right beside the adult toys. Very strange, very strange. You definitely never see that back where I'm from, or North America for that matter at all. All right, I thought it was this store, but it must be a different one. I'll get back to you though. Okay, so now Big Camera, BIC. When I was researching Japan and watching all of like the Japanese vlogs and stuff, I always thought it was called Big Camera, but no, it's called Bic Camera. Also, the song that they have playing is just hilarious. I love it. All right, let's go upstairs. It's on the 7th floor. Alright, I'll be right back. Right, so we're in the video game section of Big Camera. It's very busy in here, very busy. So I'll do my best to get some good shots, but it is very busy. So let me flip the camera and we'll start doing it. Hi, Mario. Alright. So they've got a Switch set up here. Lots of Pikmin. Oops, sorry. Alright, so let's see what they got on the Switch. I was here in my last vlog. This game I picked up the other day, awesome game. It's a beat 'em up, and like 90 different characters are on the screen at once. Really cool game. And you'll see sometimes the games will show you what languages are supported. Most of the time though, if you're buying a game in Japan, it's only going to be in Japanese. So some games are really accessible, but if you're getting an RPG, you're not going to be able to play it. Alright. Front mission first. This game looks pretty cool. I never realized how many train simulator games there are on the Switch. I mean, there's Densha de Go, the standard, but then there's this game, and this game, and this game. So it's a lot of games that are all just train simulators. Lots of controllers, lots of accessories. Even more games over here. Mostly Nintendo Switch. I'm not really seeing much PlayStation stuff. If they even have PlayStation stuff, do they? Switch accessories, Switch accessories. Oh, it doesn't really look like it. It doesn't look like they have doesn't look like they have PlayStation here. It might be in a different section of the store though. I could be wrong. Lots of controllers. Is this oh, these are just controllers for the Switch. Oh, here's the PlayStation section. So they do have PlayStation. Here we go. We've got the Meta Quest. Man, these things look so dorky. Yeah, they've got a good selection of PlayStation 4 stuff. PlayStation 4 accessories. Do they have PlayStation 5? Oh yeah, of course they do. Alright. Well, that's about it. PlayStation 5 to $600 here. Very cool. Another thing that I'd like to show you is all of the different Godzilla characters they have. They've got Mecha Godzilla, so many different Godzillas. And then they've got like, yeah, they've got some cool monsters here. This guy is just a big slug. Very cool. Lots of Ultraman stuff. Oh, I like this. Look at this guy. I think I'm gonna just, oh my goodness, look at this. I think I'm gonna start designing some of these monsters and then like do a rough draft of them and then have an artist actually do it. Because it seems like they're pretty damn random. Alright. That's about it for here. Oh, look how cool that Mechagodzilla is. Very cool. Alright, let's get to the next and last one before this video game tour is finished. Alright, so I'm really lucky. This tour has been really fun. And this is the last store we're going into. This is a different Lamatara. Same chain, but different store. This one does have video games in it. I'm almost certain of it. But I'm really lucky because my camera only has 12% battery left. So I was able to film everything and finish off on a good note. So, yeah, I'm fairly certain there's stuff in here. So let's go check it out. Am I wrong again? Are there no games in here? I was certain that I've been to a place around here that has games in it. Guess I'm mistaken. I guess I'm mistaken. Shoot! Oh, this is cool. 73 bucks, good God. Yeah, I must be mistaken. Must be mistaken. My friend. It's my favorite monster. You can see the suit, like when they were in the movies, you can see the shoes. So I love it. Yeah, there's really not much here. Really not much here. Shoot! Oh, Kamen Rider. $100? This is $100? Why? Alright, don't worry about it. Wow. Ultraman! Alright, well, I was wrong. Sorry, everyone. Okay, there's another one of these stores, same chain, right down the street. I think that this is the one. If this isn't the one, then that's going to be the end of the tour. But I'm almost certain that I've been in one of those whatever it's called. I don't know how to pronounce it. But I'm pretty sure one of them had video games in it. I don't think they had a huge selection of video games, but I'm pretty sure they had video games in it. So, where is it? Look at this guy. Very famous sign. Very happy. Alright. So, yeah, they closed down Akihabara during the day. It is about 5:30 right now. So, so I think they open it back up at like 6, I think. Because they do, it's not closed all night. It's not closed all night. I think it's closed until 6. Either way, that other store is not far from here. It's actually right over here. So, I'm just going to keep the camera going. And if this place doesn't have the games, I'm going to have a hissy fit. Alright. Lamitara. Media World. Let's go see if there's something in here. If there's not, we're gonna end the tour. Okay, so I am right. I am right. There is games here. Damn it! Right when I find the right one, you're not allowed to film in there. The guy told me not to film, so I'm not gonna film. I'm not gonna rustle any feathers while I'm here. Okay, so guys, that's it. That's it. That's what to expect if you're coming down to Akihabara. If you want to do some retro video game hunting or some new video game hunting, that's what you can expect. There's some really good stores. I would say my favorite is Retro Game Camp, but they're all good. They're all good. Even Super Potato's good. It's just Super Potato's expensive, you know. But if money really isn't an issue to you, if you're coming down and you have money to spare, you can basically get everything that you can imagine at Super Potato. But I would always say, go to Super Potato first, write down the prices of the games that you want, and then look somewhere else, you know. What's nice about Super Potato is they have such a large amount of stock that it's not going to be sold out by the time you come back later, you know. It'll still be there. Either way, the next time we do a tour, we're gonna do a tour of all of the different anime figures that they have down here. So, if you are a fan of, oh my goodness, Card World. Very cool. If you are a fan of anime figures, what we'll do is we'll do an anime figure and trading card vlog. We'll go to all of the different places that they have down here, because there are a ton of them. There's a ton of them. So we'll do that in following up. I'll probably do that next Sunday, because I'll have the street open again. And other than that, guys, thank you so much for watching my video. It really means a lot to me. I love making these videos, and the fact that you guys watch them and enjoy them, it really helps me. It really keeps me going. I really appreciate it. I really appreciate it. So I just want to say thank you, and yeah, that's about it really. Thank you. Oh, if you're into feet, they've got a bunch of anime feet here. Yeah. So, guys, with that being said, thank you so much. I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye. And also remember, I have Instagram now. Instagram is where I will be posting all of my professional photos. So if you're interested in my professional photos, or you're interested in seeing what I've gotten up to, follow me on Instagram. It's Kai's Photography 76, KYS Photography 76. Follow me. All right, bye guys.